What do you think about the left's efforts to frame your dad and anyone who supports your dad as a hater, as a racist, as a fascist? This is a cultural phenomenon, and there's fear spreading across the country of being able to say what you really believe.
Well, I think it's terrible for a couple of reasons. I said this on the campaign trail when it was so obvious. That was sort of the game plan. You know, we're going to smear you with racist, fascist, whatever. The real problem is those things exist. Certainly racism exists. But if it's your response to any argument you can't win, you actually do a real disservice to those people actually afflicted by it, to those people who are actually oppressed and hurt by real racism, by real sexism. So if you use it every time, what really happens is, and in the real world what really happens is people hear it, they roll their eyes, and they move on because they realize it's nonsense in this case. The problem is when people who are actually affected by it say it doesn't matter anymore. It's lost its effect because it's been numbing to people. You can only overplay your hand so many times before people start calling your bluff. So it's actually doing nothing on the positive side of being able to promote that as a real issue. And what it's doing on the other side is it's hurting those that are actually afflicted by it. So it's been terrible to watch because I know him. I've seen him my whole life. I've seen the things he's done. You know, it's amazing. All the rappers, all the this, all his African-American friends, from Jesse Jackson to Al Sharpton. You know, I have pictures with them the whole life. We say, hi, I've always been friends. You know, it was only till he got into politics that all of a sudden, oh, he's the most terrible human being. I don't know. He wasn't so terrible a couple years ago when you're at his events. He wasn't so terrible then when you're hitting him up for charity dollars and he's sponsoring things and sponsoring scholarships and doing X, Y, Z for you guys. That wasn't a problem, but now all of a sudden you're a conservative, so we must take this stance. You know, again, it's another backfire. You can only do so much before people start to see through the nonsense.